Hi guys, it's Markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we're doing the song Good Luck Babe by Chappell Roan. I've heard of Chappell Roan. I know that she's brought out one of the biggest albums of the year. I figured it was maybe about time I went and checked her out. I have somehow managed to completely avoid everything by this woman so far. I just asked my chat to give me some information about Chappell to see what I was kind of walking into, and the only thing they've told me is that she dresses up like a drag queen, and I mean I don't really know how that makes sense. Surely it'd be like a drag king. So I don't know. We're gonna go in, we're gonna listen to the song, we're gonna see if the song's any good, and then we're gonna see what exactly the fuck a female drag queen looks like.
Performing her hit Good Luck Babe, give it up for Chappell Roan!
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we are nothing, but you know the truth. And guess I'm the fool with her arms like an angel through the glass unreal. I don't wanna call it off, but you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. It's 100%
The music's like really kind of 80s pop, but her style of singing is quite Kate Bush. There's like a mix of a million different influences happening here that I'm quite liking. So right, okay, the 80s aesthetic of music is very just kind of Pete Waterman Hit Factory type 80s music. I can take or leave that, honestly, but a singing voice, very Kate Bush, which I love. The lyrics is very Taylor Swift in the way that she's talking about relationships in quite a kind of raw and honest way, and quite a kind of personal way, but it's also really relatable. Here's why I was curious to check this out. My favourite band of all time is a really tiny little band called Margot and the Nuclear So-and-Sos. Their lead singer, Richard Edwards, is about to release a solo album that he's doing of just cover songs, and yesterday he released his version of this song, which I was desperately wanting to check out because I fucking love the guy, but I didn't want to check it out until I'd heard this song first. I always feel like it's probably better to hear the original so that you can contextualise the cover. Turns out, yeah, no, this is fucking brilliant. There was one line in particular that I thought was great. I don't want to call it off, but you don't want to call it love. Is that whole thing where it's like somebody's got stronger feelings in the relationship than the other one. They don't want to call off because they're enjoying themselves. You're proper fucking invested at this point. It's more than just a bit of fun for you. Then when you're like in it that deep and you can tell the other person isn't, regardless of whether or not they're actually doing anything deliberate, it all hurts because they're not reciprocating as much as you're putting in. And it's like, who's in the wrong for that? So far, I'm really liking this. And the melody and the chorus, beautiful. I genuinely didn't actually think that I was going to enjoy this that much. I thought I was going to struggle with this, but no, it's very good.
Call it off, but you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. It's 100% true. Another shot trying to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse or a stupid reason.
Yes. Banger, I know. I was just thinking, like, the swan motif was reminding me of Bjork when she went to the Oscars that time and she was dressed as a fucking swan. I sat there and compared her to a whole bunch of people earlier on, but actually, now that I'm paying a wee bit more attention, she's like, and this is going to sound weird because I'm going to use the phrase modern day, she's like a modern day Lady Gaga in that she's very individual and very unique and like an artist doing pop music, like doing really catchy pop music that the whole masses can then get behind, but is like very uniquely an artist where she's doing her thing in terms of imagery and music. Like if you heard it in the radio, you'd go, yeah, it's a really good song. But when you see her and she's performing it, it gives it that extra wee kind of dimension where it's like she's interesting, and I'm curious to see more of what she's like or what she's gonna do. I'm getting away before Jimmy Fallon annoys me, but holy fuck, I wasn't expecting to like it. I think normally a lot of the time these artists come in, they've got this massive amount of hype around them, and then when I check them out, I'm usually then a wee bit kind of disappointed because it's usually quite generic, nothing that you haven't heard a million times before. But that was really, really good, and it was really singular and interesting. I kind of want to check out more of the album now and see how much I would like it. It was giving me kind of similar vibes to like LaRue and like Bat for Lashes, and there was a small pocket of time around then, kind of weird female singer-songwriters were coming into the fore and were getting kind of popularised a wee bit. There was some absolutely banging music coming out around that time, like Florence and the Machine and stuff. There was a wee pocket of time when Florence and the Machine came big, where there was a bunch of kind of people who basically got pushed out as being the next Florence and the Machine, and they weren't, but they were pretty good in their own right, and they had some pretty good songs, and I feel like there's been a gap missing all this time since that era died off that she can come in and fill, which is pretty cool. But the important thing is, how emo was it? So we go to an emo scale and we go, right, twinkly guitars were not particularly emo, it was very 80s synth themed instead, so in terms of twinkly guitars it's done a bit here. Singing wise, it was a bit there. But let me know in the comments below, guys, what did you think of that song? Did you like it? Did you not? How do you rank Chappell Roan's album in terms of the big hitters that has come out this year? Let me know in the comments below. Should I check out more? I've been markabusi. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.